Olly, defeat and exiting out the FA Cup at the first qualifying round stage, a 1-0 defeat here at Wesley Park at the hands of Chichester City. How did the game look from your point of view?
Obviously extremely disappointing. We probably could have played a bit more positive, especially in the second half. They obviously started sharper with the goal, but the main thing is obviously exiting out the FA Cup so early on. So obviously extremely disappointing for us as players, and I can only imagine what it's like for the fans. I know it probably looks quite poor at the moment from an outside perspective, but we're doing all we can. The patterns today were there for us as players. They were there, what we'd worked on during the week, and we will turn this around quickly.
From what you saw as an individual out there today, what do you really feel like went wrong?
Small margins. The shot obviously early on in the second half moved, and it's difficult, it's tough, and then obviously they've got their backs to the wall, and then we're trying all we can to break them down. And probably 10 minutes longer, I'd like to think we would have grabbed that equaliser and taken it into a replay on Tuesday night, but obviously that didn't happen, and all focus now has to be on next Saturday and Monday. Turn it around quickly. We need to get some words said to each other that spur each other on in the right way. We need to be aggressive, more aggressive on the pitch, and I think probably a bit more aggressive off the pitch with each other to make that happen. Yeah, but as I said, I think that we've got what we need to turn around.
Of the lads that are out there, you're probably one of the more experienced heads, although not necessarily calling you old in this instance, but someone who's played a number of matches now at this level, at the level above in football in general.
Yeah.
What kind of things do we need to be looking at now going forwards? Because at some point we've got to start righting these wrongs and getting to a point where we've got a bit of consistency.
Yeah, well, I think, as I just said, I think we've got what we need to sort of turn it around. It's got to be sooner rather than later, because obviously we need to win games and we want to win games. We just need to be that bit more aggressive, both on and off the pitch, and that will come. And I'll do what I can to make sure that happens, and I'm sure some of the other boys will as well.
We've got to look forward now, because there's no point resting on things that have happened. We can't change the past. It's 2 home league games coming up for the Hawks. Yeah. Saturday in the league at home to Plymouth Parkway, yeah. And now what we know will be Servio Men's Senior Cup against Colden Common. Mm-hmm. We follow that then with another pair of league games quite in close, quick succession. How important is it now for a bit of hard work on the training pitch and kind of start, as you say, holding each other to account and going, right, we need to do this better, we need to do that better, because we're still winless here at Wesley Park?
Well, that's I think some of the boys said in the changing room after the game that we lost 3 games at home last year, and we've done that already this year, I think. So just to really, it starts on Monday morning when the boys are in, and I'm in as well, that we've got to just forget about it, but not forget about it too much, because it seems to be happening a bit at the moment where we're less fortunate than what we were last season. So I think that, as I've said a few times already, we just need to be that bit more front foot, that bit more aggressive, play forward as much as we can, and by doing that, I think that the chances that we're not getting at the moment, we will get.
Excellent. Well, commiserations on the result. Thank you though for taking the time to speak to us, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you soon.